Well, welcome one and welcome all once again to the Junk Shop Library channel, home of Improv Bible Study on Tuesdays and Thursdays. The Bible story where we read it all so we can roast it all. The channel home also as well and additionally to Terrible Bible ASMR. That's Friday nights at 9 p.m., where we take a selection of the most vile and abominable stuff the good book has to offer and present it in as soft and seductive a way as possible. It's great fun, and you should drop by and try it sometime. Friday nights at 9. But I know why most of you are here. Improv Bible Study of the ever and ever riveting fifth book of Moses called Deuteronomy. I'm good with technology. I went to college. All right. Deuteronomy 31 today, as the great Mosaic filibuster of 1500 BCE continues with no sign of flagging, let alone ceasing. Try not to slurp my coffee too loud right in your ear, but coffee must be had. And Moses went and spake. All right, let's see if this works.
Junk Shop Library's Improv Bible Study. Are you ready for this?
And Moses went and spake these words unto all Israel. And he said unto them, I am 120 years old this day. I can no more go out and come in. Also the Lord hath said unto me, Thou shalt not go over this Jordan. The Lord thy God he will go over before thee, and he will destroy these nations from before thee, and thou shalt possess them. And Joshua he shall go over before thee, as the Lord hath said. And the Lord shall do unto them as he did to Sihon and to Og, kings of the Amorites, and unto the land of them whom he destroyed. And the Lord shall give them up before your face, that ye may do unto them according to all the commandments of which I have commanded you. Be strong, and of a good courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For the Lord thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. And Moses called unto Joshua, and said unto him in the sight of all Israel, Be strong, and of a good courage. For thou must go with this people unto the land which the Lord hath sworn unto their fathers to give them, and thou shalt cause them to inherit it. And the Lord, he it is that doth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. And Moses wrote this law, and delivered it unto priests the sons of Levi, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, and unto all the elders of Israel. And Moses commanded them, saying, At the end of every 7 years, in the solemnity of the year of release, in the feast of tabernacles, when all Israel is come to appear before the Lord thy God, in the place which he shall choose, thou shalt read this law before all Israel in their hearing. Gather the people together, men and women and children, and thy stranger that is within thy gates, that they may hear, and that they may learn, and fear the Lord your God, and observe to do all the words of this law. And that their children, which have not known anything, may hear, and learn to fear the Lord your God, as long as ye live in the land whither ye go over Jordan to possess it. And the Lord said unto Moses, Behold, thy days approach that thou must die. Call Joshua, and present yourselves in the tabernacle of the congregation, that I may give him a charge. And Moses and Joshua went, and presented themselves in the tabernacle of the congregation. And the Lord appeared in the tabernacle in a pillar of cloud, and the pillar of the cloud stood over the door of the tabernacle. And the Lord said unto Moses, Behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up, and go a-whoring after the gods of the strangers of this land, whither they go to be among them, and will forsake me, and break my covenant which I have made with them. Then my anger shall be kindled against them in that day, and I will forsake them, and I will hide my face from them, and they shall be devoured, and many evils and troubles shall fall them, so that they will say in that day, Are not these evils come upon us, because our God is not among us? And I will surely hide my face in that day for all the evils which they shall have wrought, in that they are turned unto other gods. Now therefore write ye this song for you, and teach it the children of Israel. Put it in their mouths, that this song may be a witness for me against the children of Israel. For when I shall have brought them into the land which I swear unto their fathers, that floweth with milk and honey, and they shall have eaten and filled themselves, and waxen fat, then they will turn unto other gods, and serve them, and provoke me, and break my covenant. And it shall come to pass, when many evils and troubles are befallen them, that this song shall testify against them as witness. For it shall not be forgotten out of the mouths of their seed. For I know their imagination which they go about, even now, before I had brought them into the land which I swear. Moses therefore wrote this song the same day, and taught it the children of Israel. And he gave Joshua the son of Nun a charge, and said, Be strong, and of a good courage, for thou shalt bring the children of Israel into the land which I swear unto them, and I will be with thee. And it came to pass, when Moses had made an end of writing the words of this law in a book, until they were finished, that Moses commanded the Levites, which bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord, saying, Take this book of the law, and put it in the side of the ark of the covenant of the Lord your God, that it may be there for a witness against thee. For I know thy rebellion, and thy stiff neck. Behold, while I am yet alive with you this day, ye have been rebellious against the Lord. How much more after my death? Gather unto me all the elders of your tribes, and your officers, that I may speak these words in their ears, and call heaven and earth to record against them. For I know that after my death ye will utterly corrupt yourselves, and turn aside from the way which I commanded you. And evil will befall you in the latter days, because ye will do evil in the sight of the Lord, to provoke him to anger through the work of your hands. And Moses spake in the ears of all the congregation of Israel words of this song until they were ended. There we have Deuteronomy 31. There we have Deuteronomy 31. God tells Moses it's time for him to shut up and get ready to die. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. We're about to lose old Mose, and I think I like it. Don't worry, I won't sing at you. That's Patreon-only content. All right, so Moses is about to die, and he's been given instructions for the special song of rebuking that everyone is to teach their children, so that when they eventually foul up and do bad stuff, they'll have this little sing-song of rebuke that they always sing while they're washing their clothes and scrubbing the dish pans and hacking up the cow meat and what have you. Well, it's just a nice little ditty. Once the great evil befalls them, once they have turned aside from the Lord and gone a-whoring after the gods of the land about them, then they'll start to listen to the lyrics. We've all got one of those songs where something happened in our life and all of a sudden a particular phrase or lyric of some sort suddenly jumped out at us when we hadn't really thought about it all that much before. I tell you one of mine. If you share one of yours in the comments below. Have we a deal? Clink. We have a deal. All right, for me, one of mine was Tom Waits' Little Drop of Poison, which in the chorus, it's a marvelous little song. If you don't already know it, you must go look it up right away. It's a tango. But in the chorus, there's a line, well, she left in the fall. That's her picture on the wall. I was keeping company with a lassie who broke it off in the fall. Not long after I'd hung a picture of her on my bedroom wall. Right at a time when I was listening to that song a whole huge bunch. I don't think she left me just because I listened to that song too much. How funny would that be? So anyway, one day I'm pottering around the house and sweeping, putting stuff away, putting stuff in enormous piles that look like they're going to fall over but won't because I know what I'm doing. Junk Shop Library, y'all. I ain't fooling. Anyway, the song came on the CD, and I was pottering around the house. That line hit, and all of a sudden, oh, it was just too funny. There was nothing to do but laugh, because she had left in the fall. That was her picture on the wall. And that's what Moses has been commissioned to write, is Little Drop of Poison, for when the children of Israel break up with God. Then the lyrics will come back to haunt them. Yes, salvaged it. I thought that tangent had wandered off so far we wouldn't get back to geometry itself again, let alone the starting circle. But that I count as a win. I do. I'm going to count it as a win. I'm writing it up as a win, and you can't stop me. Alrighty. Well, today, on the day in which this is being premiered, today's Thursday. So, we will see y'all again here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. for Terrible Bible ASMR. I don't know how we're going to top last time's concubine dismemberment, but that's what I thought about the graphic crucifixion, too. And we got through the graphic crucifixion and had concubine dismemberment and mailing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have not yet been introduced to the joys of our delightful little series, Terrible Bible ASMR. It's got its own playlist here on the channel, but premieres a new episode every Friday at 9 Central Daylight Time. Alrighty. Well, Moses is fixing to die, and I'm fixing to close this down. If you've not already poked the Pope, please poke the Pope to subscribe. Check out some more content over here if you'd stay around the channel for a while. Throw me the thumbs up if you like what you've been seeing and hearing along the way. And as always, the comments below are open. It gets fun down there sometimes. All right. Well, until we congregate again, as always, everybody take care, be safe, stand against hate. Bye now.